Yu-Gi-Oh! A card game with the most cards ever printed in a TCG. A game that I've played for decades and built a massive collection. Now, I have to start from the ground up. In this series, I will be slowly building a deck that I'll be able to be taking to locals and YCS events to one day become the next King of Games. It's all up to fate as I pull random packs from the wheel and try to build the best deck that I can for victory. Will I win? Find out in Mystery to Mastery.
And we are ready. What is up, everybody? It's O-Artistry here, and today we're going to be off to the Supreme Darkness event down in Firestone Games. I'm looking forward to playing some rounds and playing with Mystery to Mastery, and we're going to see how we do. But it's so sunny and bright, so what I'm going to need to do is sunglasses, baby. So yeah, it is quite a frosty morning, so I'm just going to take care full on the drive, on the drive down. As well as, bright suns. So I'm going to need to adjust. There we go. Lovely stuff. And I will see you guys at the event. Made it. It's not open yet. So we've got quite a bit of time to go. So basically it opens officially at 10. The annoying thing with the car park is they've kind of blocked off the car park for now. I have parked. I'm probably going to stay where I am. I might move, but I'm happy where I am for now. So if it opens up, I might just quickly swap the car into the car park because it'd be easy to get in and out of. That's the one thing about this place. Parking can be an absolute pain in the backside, but these are built for huge events. It's a big store, don't get me wrong, but when I went to the qualifiers, that was like 200 to 300 people, and obviously we were way overcapacitated. It was like sardines, so it's not gonna be like that today. I'm not sure how many people. Like, I saw 24 tickets. I know it's gonna be like 50 odd people, maybe 50 people max, maybe something like that, but I'm not expecting like a mass amount of people, so we'll see what happens. But yep, I'm just glad I'm here. I'm just gonna wait just to kind of go in, but yeah, I'm excited. We've got there safely. That's what matters. It was getting a bit hot in my car, so I thought I'm just gonna get some fresh air. But yeah, 5 minutes to go. I can't wait. I want to get in. I want my bags. I want to set up. I'm ready to go. And I want to know, can I like set up my camera? Can I do like all that type of stuff? Like, hopefully there's a spot where I can just charge my phone for a hot minute. It's opened a minute early. So we're going in. Let's go. Yeah, so when I was at the qualifiers, obviously they were using all these tables, and then on top of that, they were using the upstairs as well, which had like a whole load of players. It was absolutely crammed last time I was here. So they've already got Yu-Gi-Oh here for the tables. So when I pretty much signed up, they were using all this space here for signing, and they were using this desk so you'd show your deck lists and things. You get your, they were the U-Bell packs at the time, and then we pretty much set up shop here. So literally you can see everybody coming in, which is pretty awesome. Obviously this is where Khan is and all that jazz. And then, oops, sorry, yeah, no worries. We do have a vending machine, so if we need snacks or drinks, we got them. But then, so see all this stuff here. this was where, funny enough, so literally there's the stairs, right? So this is where they were having the live events. So you could watch the live streams, so they were right happening there, which was hilarious, because by here, over here, was where the vendors were. So you were literally buying stuff, and then you literally had people live dueling under the stairs, and I'm at far at the toilets. So funny, but that is where I met him. I took a selfie with him round about here, which is kind of cool. So yeah, like I'm looking forward to playing when everyone eventually rocks up. Yeah, as you can see, I stole their power. So also handy over there is that clock says what the time is. So, you know, we got this big clock that I'm gonna just be able to use and be like, oh, so that's what the time is. So we've got ages. So the event roughly starts at 12, and I say that because obviously some people might get late, things like that, so we don't know yet. So I've literally got 2 hours to kill. Because the store didn't open until 10, but it's one of those things where it's then like, well, what do we do? Oop, there we go. Camera's a little bit, it's got almost like dust or something on it. I'm not sure. There's like this bright light. Maybe it's the sun. But yeah, so we've got loads of time to basically kill till the event even remotely starts. But I wanted to get here early to set up shop, so I'm ready to go. I'm still bamboozled, by the way, that this is 40 cards. Like, you know, I find it hilarious just how massive the deck is in comparison. Like, my phone is probably, what, like 3-4 cards worth? I'm actually very curious about it, but there's no way we'd be able to measure. But yeah, I find it so funny. Actually, find out. So I'm going to put that there. So you can have a look at the thing. So that's 2 cards. Oh no, it's going to be more than 2 cards worth. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 cards worth. 8 cards worth. That's how thick my phone is. 8 cards. Double sleeved. That's hilarious. Can't wait to open these later. So we got people currently stand up doing trades, doing the sign up sheet. I've got my packs and everything, so I'm super excited. Right, I think that's recording lovely stuff. A 3. I will opt to go first. That's fair. Going second in this format does not feel good. Nope, it really doesn't. Okay. Stand by. Yeah. Right, rabbit. Yeah, rabbit. Yeah, that is completely fine. TBL. Yep. Activate TBL. Is that fine? Yeah, that's all okay. I'm just going to check. No, you're good? Yeah, we're all good. I'll wait the fact to come back. Okay. To complete the other 4 pieces in your hand. Oh, you wish. Agony attack? Yeah, that's all good. That's not what I wanted to do. No, I don't. I would like to keep my life points, please. Yeah. Don't ask me to come back. Cool. Veterans effect. Yep. Which fits well. Nice. Yeah. Activate fits well. Yep, that's fine. Chassis effect. Yep. SP targets red hands. Yeah. Red hands make fast combat. Cool. Escape. Yeah, escape comes back. Uniquely
Make one. Binder effect, banishing TV.
Yep.
Binder effect is set.
Yep, that's fine.
Set GW06. Activate GW06 damage white binder. Send back one answer. White binder effect, pay no. Yeah.
And then the other pictures give it
This one. Make nightmare. Griff effect. Well, discard. Underground, reset GWC, and draw an extra card. Yes.
Yeah.
it doesn't destroy this.
Make these into all.
Yeah, but it says
Activate power, discard.
yeah, as much as I would like it to be
Everything.
yeah.
Set one card.
I don't think it's good, but
Great, lovely stuff. Okay, I actually drew my set, so we already all on that. So let's have attempt to activate Sulphur Cord Elegance to place a Sulphur Cord Pendulum monster from my deck in the Pendulum Zone.
Effect to destroy all spell and traps in the field. Don't
it says all spells and traps in the spell and trap zone.
Yeah, I think the puzzled look is going to be pretty much the entire game.
No, I've played Sulphur Cord before, but like,
You'd have to read it.
yeah, it's been a little bit.
Oh, it's not quite Sulphur Cord.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna see. Okay. So, now if I've learned this right, because you've got two cards in columns, I'm gonna special summon Mechanite Blue Sky. And then let me double check. If this one's normal special summoned, I can add a Mechanite monster with a different name, except for Mech Sky, equal to the number of cards in this card's column. So I think it's just one or two.
It's two because you can't activate special summon monsters that aren't linked.
That's fair.
So that's fine.
Yep, no worries. And then because there's two in this column, I'm also gonna summon Mechanite Orange Sunset.
Sure.
And then what I'm gonna do is set this, and we'll enter in there,
During
or attempt to leave to go to end phase.
during your end step,
Yeah,
activate GWC06.
sure.
Bring back White Binder and gain 23.
That's fair.
White Binder effect and summon.
Yep.
Banish Ransom, banish Rabbit. Pay a total of 12 for them to come back.
Yeah.
Ransom 1, Rabbit 2.
Yep.
This and also MTPO7.
Okay.
Activate MTPO7, banish White Binder to add a card from deck to hand, and banish non-target banish. I'll banish the back row.
Face up or face down?
Face up.
Sorry, face up or face down?
It banishes face up.
Oh, face up. It's actually it's a little sneak. Basically what it does is when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can come back and then steal one of your monsters as an equipped spell. But obviously...
Binder effect to come back. Draw. Stand by.
Yeah.
So it's
These three to Hearts Crypto.
Yep.
So Hearts Crypto effect. Put this back in the deck.
Yep.
Non-target banish. Nice.
Yeah, that's fit.
One more rabbit. Make these into an access card. Access code effect, gain
Yeah.
3k. Access code effect, banish this.
Yep.
Pop this.
Yep.
Crypto effect, combo. Paying 9. Access code effect, banish, Haggard, banish this.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then go for
Yeah.
lethal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just way over lethal.
Yeah. I'm in danger.
This is. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is weird and interesting. I don't know what the hell to decide for you.
Well, I'm praying I have one card that can actually save me from all this, but
Is it by chance called Artifact Lancia?
no, funny enough, it's not.
Is it
No.
by chance called Chaos Hunter?
I do have one of those, but I've also got Imperium Eyeball.
Oh,
Just the one copy, just the one. I'm not gonna side.
I am never siding.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait, if you're not gonna side, I don't know what this is weird. I am going to side because this
No, that's
is
fair.
dead stuff.
yeah.
But hey,
I love the playmat, by the way. Yeah.
it's very nice. Unfortunately, I can't justify buying the Fiendsmith stuff right now.
No, that's fair. Yeah. I managed to pull one engraver from a box, and just it's too expensive.
It's more just it's gonna get hit soon.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not spending that kind of money just for an engine that's gonna get hit into.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm probably not gonna exist in a couple of games anyway.
I would like to go first.
That's crazy. Who could have guessed?
Oh, no way.
No way. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, cool.
That is 4, not 5. Jesus Christ. Count.
Well, I think I'm dead, so your turn.
Oh no.
Oh, yep.
Draw.
I'd like to.
so
I'd like to buy a brick.
It's do you need a couple more for that house you're building over there?
Maybe.
Hello.
I'll tell you what. I think I'm dead, so I'm gonna chain Reckless Greed.
Sure. Okay.
If you're drawing, I'm drawing.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I have no issue with Reckless.
Oh, that was a fun draw. Nice.
I think I'm just gonna do this the same way. I'm gonna bash Chessie.
Yep, that's
No effect to Chessie. I'm gonna play the Storm I drew.
Okay, yeah, that is fair.
I'm gonna Storm the back row.
Yep, Solemn can't do a whole lot there.
I'm gonna normal summon Dormouse, and
Yep.
this is gonna be game.
Yeah.
Listen to rabbit effect. Just a little hops. Just through the Haggard effect, manage this comes back. Cards. No, we do it this way, because it's just... because this is just lethal night, so because Dormouse gives it. We go 3-1.
Yep.
Cards a crypto effect, banish self.
Yep.
Can't effect come back, it's 5-6
Yeah.
for lethal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. my brain was trying to get to access code, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need to get.
Three, fair enough.
I'll take the first, please.
That is absolutely fine.
Best of luck.
Yep, you too.
Standby and the name.
Yep.
Activate bonfire to activate the 4-row bonfire. Bonfire for zero.
Yeah. Oh, mama.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Wait, where's Moon?
Literally, I was playing Malice and I was like, great.
I know where you're going.
Actually, XT Rising.
Yep, that is fair.
Sending Send me Eclipse Twins.
Yeah, you can make your
And summon the XT Rising effect.
shitty ass boy.
What can you add?
You're looking at
Fire
it.
Thing.
But it's still the arm. It's still just an arm.
I don't like the outfit. Yeah.
Special Sword.
Yep.
Sword effect. 2 lights.
Why did you say so?
I'm okay.
Black Doobie Dumping.
You do be dumping the engraver, and the engraver is chilling. Thing chilling.
Over there.
Yep.
King of the Feral.
Yes.
Okay.
Effect the King of the Feral Imps, detaching 1 to a reptile monster.
If I ever see a fluid player in this format, I'll be amazed.
It's nice to see King of the Feral Imps again.
Yeah, it's getting some love.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah.
Normal size.
Yep.
Charging effect to add.
Yep.
Ah, I know what this is. Yeah, you can make that. Or you can make the boy.
Well then, Bash.
Yeah. Bring that.
Overlay Oopsie Sanji.
Yep.
Eclipse Twins.
Yeah.
Ice Rising of the Special. By sending
Names?
Eclipse Twins effect.
You got on summon the gate.
King of the Feral and the non-summoned property.
Okay.
That's probably
King of the Feral.
but we're gonna set
King effect.
remind me because I lost
So you know what Phantom does?
Amino.
I know a fan race in the game.
Why not? Awesome.
It reveals itself, and it turns the effect, I destroy you.
Draw heads.
It's like pop off cake.
You can all effect, you get the correct, so
Mitsu
If I
Ritual.
control
Summon from hand using materials from deck.
Yeah, sure.
because I have to be able to
Kusanagi
destroy a Yugioh for it to happen. So it basically is if I control
yeah, we're here again. Anything else on
Summon
So it's an ignition effect, so you have a chance to respond.
on resolution.
Have you versus deck? It's no problem.
Chain Link 1,
Yeah, so
Light
I
Sword
can
Serpent to special.
Yep.
And Chain Link 2, Kusanagi targeting ritual to our back deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing in the ground, that's nothing there.
I will chill.
Overlay these two.
Yeah.
I'd like to by your assets.
Dual Drive effect.
Yeah.
Adds 2 and detaches for effect.
That's fine.
So add Rise across. And
White. White effect come back and make 300 life points. Anyway, thanks, dude. Yeah, no.
activate.
Yep.
Mitsurugi Ritual. To use materials from hand or field to summon from deck.
Season that one.
Summon to Sky.
Oh, 10.
Summon this guy. On resolution, she was tributed to special and search Mitsurugi. Activate phrase, tributing to use both effects. To add a Mitsurugi monster from deck to hand, and then special, pay 800 and special. Add Sargi, special Sargi, pay 8.
Yeah, it pops a Yugioh.
On resolution, because it was tributed to special and search.
Yeah.
Mitsurugi Great Purification.
Feeling quite mean.
Structured quite Let's go. So you don't control the balance.
Special.
Yep.
Or might be just
One second. Yeah, well I control a Yugioh monster.
okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Detonator.
Yep.
And then detonator effect to attach from growth. Attaching.
We're going to be based.
Basically, right?
So chain link 1 SP. Match that. Chain link 2. Direct.
Well, after all that, let's see what I can do. Okay.
We're going to go back.
So, what kind of protection do we have on board?
So this is like a negate but in resolution.
Okay.
So it's like as the chain is resolving, it can negate.
Right, I see.
This is when you activate an effect, target card on the field and destroy by detaching one.
Yeah.
And if an XYZ item with control will be destroyed by battle card effect, detaching material instead.
Okay.
And then this is when you activate an effect, you can negate or you can choose to discard a card instead.
I see.
And then the trap that is searched is an Omni by tributing one.
Yeah, because I know this is what can get around Nibiru.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, well, I'm going to attempt to use Raigeki. Yeah.
I will.
Playing a game.
I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of interesting.
Regeki's okay, and then in the resolution I will negate the cross by detaching it.
That's fair. Sorry, just fizzles.
That's alright.
Yeah. Fair? Cool. Okay, and then because you control 2 cards in this column, I'm going to special summon Mechanite Yellow Star.
Yellow is good.
We're going to put the Sulphur Cord Angelica in over here. And we're just going to set 2. And then I think that because this is 2 in the column, I'm going to play Red Moon. And that is me. Yeah, attempt to move to end phase.
End phase is
Why do I
good.
sense a pop down?
Draw for 10.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
This is where it's like, no, blow up the board.
FYI, there's only one target.
I know, you can't bring back. Oh, this one, remind me that 3 ball.
With Yana, it's when it's in the grave, when something is destroyed on my side of the board, I can banish it to special effect.
They are 2K, 2-6.
Yes, that is correct. 26 and 28. Yeah.
I will go Rizio Cross.
Yep.
Targeting Ice Rizio, next to Rizio. Place with the bottom of the deck and draw one.
That's fair.
Close catchphrase. Clearly not fighting for 10 money.
No worries. That's alright.
I don't like it, that's well.
Very slow.
Stand by. White effect set.
This was in fact in state to fight.
This was in fact game.
Special Ice Rizio by sending King to Carlin. Special EST Rizio.
Okay.
By sending for this for
Expect the
that.
game, otherwise I'm making a new card being
On summon the EST to search, aggregator to target this indicator.
What's it doing?
Just negate it.
Oh, just negate. Yep,
Until
that's
the end of
absolutely fine. Yep.
Yeah, no worries.
I saw that and I was like, wait.
You guys.
We're going to make the best of boys. Tag it.
Oh, that's fine. It's like I don't know about the top.
Oh, fair enough. Nice.
Do apologize.
It's so powerful.
Tornado Dragon effects. Targeting.
Change something.
That is fine.
I'm just thinking.
Attempt to go back.
Yes.
Detonator to red.
Yep.
Mitsu.
Yep.
21 attempts to attack right.
Yeah, I'm going to prop does it because
Yep.
46.
It's not when it's destroyed. It's when
I mean, you can do yours if you want. Man.
do in fact have a token.
I will take one. And plus you.
Draw 4 turn. And then attempt to activate face down card, reckless greed to draw for an extra 2, and then skip my next 2 draw phases.
I will chain Tornado Dragon targeting.
Yeah, just 6
Yep. Well, okay, so attempt to play Sulphur Cord Elegance to place a Sulphur Cord Pendulum monster from my deck into my Pendulum Zone.
I'll chain Great Purification.
Yep.
To negate the effect and destroy the card.
Okay, fine.
Anything on resolution. The effect of Fujitsu to summon itself and search a Mitsurugi card.
Yep.
Is that specifically for the noob tone?
Yes.
That's really funny. I know. That's great.
So because of this card here, special summon Blue Sky.
Yeah.
I'm not going to activate its effect for searching. What I'm going to do instead is tribute it for Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah.
And then attempt to enter the battle phase.
Battle phase is acceptable.
Attempt to attack the Tornado Dragon. That's me. I'm just going to put my dice there so I know I don't not to draw. Not that I think there's anything.
Stand by and ready.
Yep.
Activate them, target them.
That's fair.
Welcome to Brazil. We're going to activate a fashion like
Normal sword fight.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to
Yeah, Impairment is like the one card I'm like dreading if I get Vanity's Fiend, yeah, because obviously it comes in the Blood Structure deck and things, so I'm like, oh no.
I've got to match.
Especially execute by sending.
Yeah.
That's going to come up.
Yeah.
Darts.
Ooh, that's nice.
Dagaris effect attaching to.
Yep.
So I can detonate it to make him 6k.
Yep, that is fair.
Attempt to go battle.
Yep.
Detonator for 3/6.
Yep.
For 3/2.
It's like, stop, he's already dead! Yeah, I mean, literally I couldn't draw on my next, so I couldn't draw, so literally it was just like, well.
The advantage you have is I have no clue what to side.
Funny enough, that's what the last person said, and it's like, yeah.
I don't know what stops this because I don't know what it does.
It's somewhat nice having a little bit of an element of surprise, so if there's like an upset somehow, then it's like fair. Yeah.
25. Effect target banish.
Yes.
So it won't be 20 still matches.
They seem like cards.
Yeah, it's like, yes, cards.
This is what I need.
Very cool.
Just to cite some Pokemon ones and you'll pretty much still
At this
win.
point, I may need to.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
So I made you take this. My mate that used to play it, they have gone the Malice train with me. And it's kind of a fun train, I can't lie.
Truthfully, it's I've been waiting for UL support to start playing the game.
Yeah.
And the only issue is that they made it.
Like the first or the second?
I would like first, but
You take it.
I'm scared I'm gonna brick again. Literally, that's what happened in game 2. I was like, oh no. Okay, here we go. Right.
Shot it in the face like a
Well, I have cards, so we can see what we can do.
the support got too close to the moon and then they shot it.
I think I'm gonna attempt a 1/1. So discard a card to special summon a level 1 from my hand or deck.
Makes sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of my Kinetic Puppeteer. And we're going to choose
I do like this format though.
Dimensional Altrope Varus. And I would like to use its effects.
What do you do?
So I'm going to declare, now I have to remember this, Pyro, no, I'm going to go Thunder, Fire attribute. So basically it can't be destroyed then by the same attribute or type. If that makes sense. Yeah. So it's just to keep in mind this is no longer a light psychic.
Is that a thunder fire?
Thunder Fires. Gonna set to And then we're going to attempt an allure to draw 2.
I accept.
So we're going to see what we get. Oh, well.
Off they go.
Off they go. Literally 2 spell cards. Beware of the White Forest and Ridiculous.
What is happening?
Cards!
Why are those two things?
Yeah, beautiful cards. I will end my turn there.
Draw for 10.
Yep.
Stand by me.
I wonder what feature back does.
I'll activate Lightning Storm, targeting spell trap. Well, declaring spell trap, sure.
Unless someone has missed it.
That is fair.
That's
There
fine.
goes Regeki and Solemn
Oh,
Strike.
well, that would have hurt.
Yeah.
Yikes. I will
God, that's small.
normal summon Saji.
Sure.
Saji effect to search. Mitsurugi Ritual.
Yep.
That effect is special.
Activate Mitsurugi Ritual. Special from hand using materials from deck.
Sure.
Get all of my things in the grave today.
Yeah, look at grave back on this second to do the math on something.
Serpent and Kusanagi. Special.
You have 1 in grave range. That sounds like
On resolution, I'll go Kusanagi, chain 1, target, and Mitsurugi Ritual back to hand. Chain 2, Night Serpent, and Search. Rising Angel. Duel drive. To search for 2 rising cards with different names.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not that I can do anything. Just hands.
The lightning storm went in, I'm not gonna lie. That's panic.
We're gonna keep Requiem in the grave.
That's all done
after
for.
using
No,
Grave.
it's fair. It's fine. That's how the game goes. I'll just be, oh, what's his face? Chief Wiggum suddenly it's like, I'm in danger.
I am in danger. Activate Cross.
Sure.
Special Node Rising.
Yeah.
And I'll use Node Rising effects and then so
I don't want it to
special everything it targets.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no targets in my grave. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, that's an enable activation.
Oh, dip.
My bad.
Judge rules.
If you want, I'll make it go.
No, that's fine. No, that's
Take the game moves any way you can. And a special Sword Rising.
yeah, no, that's fair.
And Sword Rising.
Yeah, go for it.
You gotta take those dubs when you can.
I know, I made that so much. Totally made that so much.
Roll. Stand by.
Roll.
Oh, that's something.
Do Detonator. And then Detonator effect to attach.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll activate Mitsurugi
Picking up the
Ritual
extra
Yeah.
to summon from deck using materials from... No, summon from hand, sorry, using materials from...
Yeah.
Attributing from hand, deck, or field. Okay.
That's fair.
So attributing Fitsu.
Reading.
Honestly.
It's fine with my dyslexia. It's like, okay, you do things.
Things do things.
Yeah.
Deck. And then on summon,
Yeah.
chain 1 to Regeki / Darkhold.
Yeah.
Chain 2. Here's Regeki. Yeah, my opponent controls. If I was Darkholding myself, I'm not good. And chain 2 to summon as he was tributed.
Yeah.
And search Mitsurugi.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, these are Dark Reptiles anyways. And this one's 0.
They are safe.
Like, it's like not that it matters. It's only affected these things.
That one's light fire anyway. Now, supplement section. attempt to go back.
Yep, that is fine. Yep, that's fine.
Yep, bro, you can't ban Tiff.
Yeah,
Shift the stage.
yeah, that's alright, no worries.
There's also all of this stuff on the table as well. I don't think it was that bad. It's an ultra, you might
One of my losses, like, completely. I knew he was on some crazy shit. He was like infernoid Fiendsmith pile.
I know you're engineer, so I know I've done that. I love the playback, to be fair, it's awesome.
It was a Christmas gift for a friend because we've all got milk from Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Rainbow Dragon Stereotypes. There's like a bio one, so everyone the same style map.
Nice.
That's a 4. That's cool. 12 last game, so that's very
like how much stuff people assume. Stuff like that from home.
That is a neon.
Okay, I guess I'll attempt first. Good luck, my guy. Right. Set a card. I have to put this in attack mode. Your defense is rubbish. What kinetic property? Basically, you could discard it, and then I can change one of your monsters in a different zone.
Slide to the left.
Yeah.
Slide to the right.
And I will just pass my turn over there.
And if you could
You're absolutely fine.
stand by,
Yeah, you're good.
we're going to storm the back row.
I do have a.
I'm going to chain Reckless Greed to draw 2.
By all means, you may draw 2 and then skip the next draw phases.
Yeah, I'm just going to put that on the top of my deck so I know I don't draw.
That's the other way around to me. I've just never played that without getting into it.
-3.
I actually it's JDK tabletop artists. Oh, cool. What a waste of time. That series went downhill so fast. The community was very funny, but also it's like...
Okay.
An effect simulation.
When you try to critique...
Is that a special summon or normal summon?
Being like, wow, this
That is fine.
Special like
So on the resolution with the special
so many of
summon.
these
first.
Oh, yeah, no, you Yep.
One sword to animate your gear.
Yep, that's absolutely
Then
fine.
you're
Okay, it's my Chaos Hunter. Yeah, so I'm going to discard...
He's really good at making self-contained stories, but like, when you don't give him enough of a limited scope, he just kind of does it on scale.
basically
Yep.
anything on resolution.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Must be out of HP a spell trap.
Sure.
And you never used it. It's really cool. It's a small world, really into like a billion. The original like theme.
Activate Fortress.
I still have 3 solid
Can't respond to ancient gear.
how I picked them up is like a high school.
But you can respond to gear tank.
Yeah.
Any response to gear tank?
No, all good.
Tank proof. Target gear tank destroyed and all monsters that mention it
I
are all
pulled
gain
it
6.
from Paxton Infinity.
Yeah, gear tank.
And I got
To summon ancient gear 3.
like give me out. I also had Max Red Crystal Beast.
Add 2 ancient gear
Someone
cards.
stole at some point, which yeah, that's not great. No, no, that's not good. Yeah, this is how it's going.
Yeah.
Commander banished to place the ancient gear trap on hand face up.
Yeah, that's the first thing you kind of asked for. Yeah, we didn't play by a friend from the structure back in 2006.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Whenever
Yeah.
when the prize card and the t-shirt
Judge rules? That's not joking.
I think we're going to have to deal with you.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's 2,500.
I didn't even think about that. That's on me.
I know a lot of people hype it up, and I was like,
Let's do something else.
oh shit. Trust me, it's not a joke.
Listen,
New game.
are they each given?
Is this an art card?
Yeah, that's the art card.
Very nice.
It's just like, trust me, it's not a Zodiac. Trust me.
Machine.
Yeah.
500 attack.
Zark is cool. I want to be able to play a viable Zark deck one day.
Oh, I used to run Reader with Rami and it's ridiculous. And you know the deck I'm on about? We used to give him the summon
Don't mind the last time I look at the deck. Because,
It's like, go Chaos Hunter.
It came up. I did not think it would be this hard. I underestimated you.
When the world needed it most.
Say her name and she appears.
I remember getting an in high school and
Chaos Hunter.
Do you have the maths and wealth?
I didn't know there was a difference.
Go ballistic.
You just have to run
Shot
everything
target
into
for
the
the
plus
Yes, Chaos
which
Hunter.
when you're explaining
Destroy
all
this,
this stuff,
reduce her attack and defense to 6.
That's fair.
And then Fortress effects. So your nature gave from hand.
Mind if I keep
Yeah.
Frame effects.
Sure.
You can respond now because Fortress is gone, so any
I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
adding a golem or a spell trap connection.
Sure.
if it's anything, we'll know like kind of 5-10,000. I'm happy to just trade for that.
We'll take two at this point. So basically playing for 6 days.
Yeah.
Because if I use a golem on the field, I can fuse from decks.
Oh, mama.
First time today. Surprise. This ancient gear giant.
Yeah.
Attempt to leave the main phase.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much dead because I can attack all monsters. It's unaffected
By spells and traps. So you can't use monster attacks and
in the battle phase. So,
and she's easy.
since I'm, let me calculate. I think I can maybe live. So, what I'm gonna do as a quick effect, I've got my puppeteer, so I'm gonna send it to the graveyard. And we're gonna move the so it's matter of so I'm gonna move the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant over here.
Honestly, with that,
It's really hard to bring
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hypothetically,
So I take 45.
different things.
15.
Yeah.
It's gone into the collection anyway.
I don't believe it. The What Connect Puppeteer.
It's because I know it can only attack monsters, so I was like, if I get rid of it,
Incorrect. Main phase 2.
I'll back to you, Steve.
Since ancient gears.
Cannot draw. So, well, my life points is 400. Oh, lovely stuff.
I used to play semi-fast. I used to play in 2000, which I liked. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
So since you have 2 cards in a column, I'm gonna just special summon Magnite Blue Sky. Yeah. If it's normal special summoned, I can attempt to add a Magnite with different names equal to the number of cards of your opponent's cards in this card's column.
Or wait until the end.
So I believe it's 2, but I could be
Like an interruption point. You just after every move, you start thinking. It's just
So I'm gonna go Yellow Star with the moon.
I love playing football.
Not that there's other cards in other columns, but and then I'm going to discard Mekk-Knight Orange Sunset so I can special summon Diabell Star.
I think it's because I play
Black
so much
Witch.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but like going to that and like doing
Do you know what's
something
really
to control
annoying?
someone and then
Really
they get
bugging
like
me.
pissy about it.
I can
and, like,
almost steal it. I'm gonna die, so it doesn't matter what I do. But I'll show you what it is. So I'm gonna send these to the grave. Oh wait, I think. Oh no, this has got to be that column only.
Geo Transfer.
Damn it! Yeah, it is. It's the Geo Transfer.
shuffle it before every game.
Yeah.
Leaves and people look at me like,
So yeah, because obviously it's there, but Nothing here, there's no extra columns. Well, I'm going to go into the battle phase and I'm just going to take myself out on a system.
Best OTS
Yep. Would you like to side? I've bamboozled so many people because it's like literally they were like, do I even side? What do I do? Exactly.
This is not an intent of disrespect.
No, that's absolutely fine. I'm not siding either. I would like to go first if possible. Yeah, just that. No.
Same rarity, same rarity mag as well. Love to see.
I only started playing. Good luck, have fun.
I'll try. It's Owen, it is.
I did see you.
Yeah, no worries.
Medicine game.
Okay.
Play the medicine.
Yes, because I was going to run it in D&D.
He knows I'm trying to recruit you. He's fully aware.
You said you were finishing parts of the point.
He just dies off one and two. So I was running Drought out for it, but then I realized like...
Runicle
It's every time.
Each time a quick play spell activates, I just banish the top card of your deck. Whether you play a whole lot of quick plays, that's a card, there's a few, and I'll enter in there.
Stand by. Shoulder.
And then, on its resolution, I read through the Chaos Hunter.
Is it on normal special?
Or when you're old.
Yeah, this is normal.
Oh, you're good. What is Extrav's purpose? You rip from your opponent's hand.
To be fair, it's anything else on this?
No, that's absolutely fine.
Silly goofy stuff.
Advance to add a spell trap.
Yeah, that's fair.
I remember having a rare Duel tarot card from like one of the original packings printed in. Yeah. And they just have it set.
Attribute this to a drawing.
That's alright. Are you sure you don't want to destroy my allure? Oh yeah, that's true, I forgot.
Copper faces any background.
Yeah.
Darko.
Yep. Okay, and that was a special summon. So I'm just going to try the Chaos Hunter. Uh-oh.
She
Oh, is it because it was chain lock? I see. So it doesn't. Oh, okay, that's fair. No, it's fine. No. You're teaching me, it's all okay?
Yeah, because it's an effect on
Yeah.
summon, and you have the option to
Sure.
special.
Yes.
So let's have
Let's go.
Yeah, I always am used to like hard going the tracks or the engravers, so you end up not going to me, so I can get to things. So you just go for the one in the phase.
Yeah, nice.
Trigger Garunix special.
Yep.
Trigger Garunix to... Yeah, I was like, oh, no way.
Yep.
This really is like hydrogen bomb coughing baby mashup.
Oh, lovely.
so everyone is now a machine.
Yep. And then it raises yours and lowers mine.
Yeah.
Is it attack and defense?
Attack
Okay.
and reduce your life points to 0.
Oh, don't tell me I've got another turn somehow.
On the Kieran, Kieran effect when it's destroyed, so it's gains half the attack as well, so he's gaining 12.
I'll have to go to the
Kieran effect 2,
Okay.
special summon of Psyche.
So it's mental to it, does absolutely nothing, but its defense was 2100, now 1600.
Give it a reading.
Yeah, it's math.
He doesn't have piercing, so
It's literally this guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. I thought it did.
they have this going on.
He's just a big guy and he's smacked.
Yes.
I will kill him. I will special.
I can't set cards because ancient gears are up 2 plus.
Draw for 10. Well, these are funny cards. Okay.
He's permanently big, right? He's the big guy.
Since Chaos Hunt is pretty much useless because of the fortress, I'm just going to discard it so I can special summon my Diagonal Star. And that is pretty much all I can do. So no, it's a complete mix of cards. So I'm doing what's called a Mystery to Mastery series that Rev's Cards is doing. So literally it's just a load of bulk and I just built everything together.
Normal sort of tanker.
Yes.
Tanker effect someone wants to
Sure. Yeah.
Dark Moon effect to add 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Discard a card.
Yeah.
Just that Fox and regular gold,
Yep.
regular gold, to add something else. With 500 attack and 14.
He's good? Yeah, it's very good.
Mystery effect to
Yep.
add monster or gate.
Sure.
I don't know how
I want to see Pat from having played it.
Back to it, good.
I just love how shiny it is as well.
20%.
Yeah.
It's a one-off thing, so you don't need anything. Blister. Gear Town and Duel Star. Pop this, reduce your attack and defense, etc.
Yep, that's fair.
Gear Town effects
Yep.
to summon Sankoon. Anything. It's not one. Five effect on ancient gear card.
Yep.
All these effect is good when you hit it. It just ends that you can add any spell trap you have to your hand. But you have to wait till this step.
Duel effects. So, because you have a monster, I can fuse for infusion dimension spell and shame for field necessary.
Extra card, if I hit it, then I can stack top 3 of mine. Chain Desiree, so that's isn't that a game?
Ultimate.
Oh yeah, that's one.
Because it was something from this, you can attack 3 times. Attempt to leave the make.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh shit, so what do you
You don't do this, so I'll do 2k into 0.
Yeah, and then I believe
It will tribute before it's sent, so it's going to be
if this card is sent from the owner's hand or field to the graveyard, I can send one card from my hand or field to the graveyard if I do special summon this card. So I'm just going to get rid of a law, and I am going to put it in defense mode.
So you're using
22 into 15.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cockboy. Is this once per turn?
I believe so.
I don't think it is, unless I'm tripping. It's on the bottom, just to double check.
You can only use each of the following.
Oh, fair. Yep, right at the top. Yep, lovely stuff. Yep.
This will proceed to try and attack with 3 times.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, and that was incredible.
Well, I am to please. Feel free to have a look at the rest of the deck. Yeah, here we go.
I'm a big Squirrel fan.
Yeah, no, fair.
The goat.
I'm guessing that's like part of different artworks, because by looking at the Pidgey,
This is the full art illustration.
Oh, fair.
This is my signed copy.
Oh, nice.
Signed by the voice actor.
Nice. That's actually really cool.
And Dash. Yeah, have you got anything?
Let's have agenda. Right.
Solid 2. Neo, don't betray me now.
I feel like 2.
Neo's brother.
I feel like 2 has been my consistent number. So,
I rolled all once today.
I'm attempt to go first and basically play.
Here, I'll draw for 2.
Okay.
Stand by.
This is a hand of all time.
Mouse is the underground.
Well,
Banish from dead.
let's put 2 here, 1 here, and we'll enter there.
Okay, draw for 2.
Yeah,
Stand by.
sure.
Anything on the
Yeah.
summon of Duelhouse.
Normal summon Alchemix. Alchemix effect on summon to put a fire. Assuming I get to the summon.
Yes, yeah. I'm just going to chain very early on Imperial Mind Wall, so I just don't forget about it.
So I can't banish cards.
Yeah, no, the play
I'm
can
happy
banish
this is
cards.
on the field.
That's
I'm going to pop an Ash Blossom.
Okay.
Add a Fire King monster.
Sure.
I'm going to get triggers here. I'd like to trigger my Onyx to special summon from hand.
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
Onyx effect on special summon to add a Fire King spell.
Yep, you're all good.
Everybody's been raving about your deck today, so I'm excited to see what I'm up against. I'm ready to get Mirror Force to my life savings. That's what I'm ready for.
Yo, I wish I had Mirror Force, I'm not even gonna lie.
Based.
There you go.
Let's go to Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Sanctuary. I don't know, I handed you my deck.
Haggard Lizard.
Viking
Haggard
Relevant.
Lizard effect.
Yeah, yep, go for it.
Kill.
Splash me. Splash me effect to reborn.
And chain link 1 Alchemix, chain link 2 Gurnix.
Yep, sure.
Get a bad Gurnix. This Gurnix effect on summon.
Cards from Colors Graveyards.
Kieran effect in grave. Pop the, I don't know what I'm more scared of. We're gonna pop the monster, the set monsters, because if it's like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just mental tuna, just a 2100 defense.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
He's beefy.
Yeah, bro.
One effect P900, then it comes back and I draw a card.
Probably just go battle.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, let's go battle phase.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to attack for 500 with Phoenix.
That hurts me more than anything, but yeah, sure. Nah, that's fine.
It's 75. I'm gonna swing in with the Vata.
Yeah.
So 6, 5, 7.
Yep.
And then Gurnix for pop the currencies at 39. 39.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So that is down to 1,800.
Then I'm going to do chassis effect.
Yeah.
We're going to big linking. We love the reprints. We love the reprints.
Yes.
In this one.
So, yes, I have Fantastical Dragon Phantasm.
Oh shit, hang on. Wait. Effective summon. Is it one link summon it does it, right?
If your opponent special summons a Link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then draw cards equal to the number of Link monsters your opponent controls plus 1.
And Ash, so you can't summon. Because it's part of the effective summon is the draw.
Yes, that is very true. So, does it just...
It just stays in hand.
It just stays in hand. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fair.
Princess effect to Reborn of Fire for 3.
Yeah, sure.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, why am I doing that?
I don't know if we
should carry on.
Sure. Okay. Draw for turn.
Yep.
I feel so bad.
I wish I had the Phantasme because we might have actually done something.
The problem with Phantasm is I have no out, so I have to stop it from summoning because I can't get rid of it once it's on the bottom.
So because you've got these two in a
I'm
column,
about to get magnited.
yeah, Green Horizon. Then I'm gonna normal summon what kinetic puppeteer.
Yeah.
So basically, I contribute this card from Handle Field, and then basically I can target one of your guys and move the zones. So so like for example, if like say this was here, I could move it to there, so that I could actually use my
I see, that makes sense. Okay. And it clears the column as well, so you can summon to the column. Yeah,
Exactly. So I'm gonna attempt to enter the battle phase.
Battle phase is good, yeah.
So I'm gonna use Green Horizon to attack the Avada.
He will perish, I'll take 300.
Yep.
I'll trigger the Grunix and Graze.
Sure.
Trigger the Grunix. Grunix back on summon?
Yeah. I mean, I inflicted damage, so I'm happy.
I bleed, you can perish. Puppet Karen effect.
Sure.
Let's clear up the
That one Razio play at full malice.
special the Onyx and clear up the back row. Because I'm scared, I'm very please don't be waking the dragon. It doesn't target us, so if you wanna chain it, that's fine, but I'll just do something else.
So, I think. So what it is basically it's Beware of the White Forest.
Shit.
So if this card is sent to the graveyard, to activate a monster
yeah.
effect. So I don't think it works because Onyx just popped. Yeah.
It doesn't even.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that's really annoying. That doesn't even work with Dive Hostile. Because it doesn't activate.
Yeah.
So irritating.
Yeah.
Onyx is good.
Yep.
And then
I think it's safe to say that's a bluff. I mean,
I was scared of it. I was scared.
Yeah,
It won't
that's
fit.
fair. So I'm in entering main 2. I mean, I guess I could do that route, but it's not a whole lot. So why not? I'm actually going to link the 2 off into Nightmare Phoenix. And then I use its effect so I can discard the Phantasmate, and then we'll target the Sanctuary to attempt. And then
Yeah.
And then-
I'll chain the Sanctuary because you special summon the guy. But then it's gonna resolve to do my Exceed summon. Sure.
okay,
So I'll summon my Garunix Eternity. I yang up the Fire King.
sure.
And I will blow up everything.
Okay, fair. Do I still get the +1 draw after all that, or
co-linked.
it's not
Has to be
co-linked?
co-linked, yeah.
I wasn't sure if this was a co-link. I know it was here at that point.
I'm
but-
having deja vu. I've 100% asked this question before. I was like, yeah, does this work?
Yeah, no, that is fair. Well, yours.
Battle phase?
Yeah. My armor's not going to do a whole lot
My
there.
person was so dead. I was like,
No, this is the funny question. Would you like to side?
yeah, I don't know.
Because literally everyone's been like, what do I do? It's the one advantage.
I've got to hear the story of how you put the deck together. This is like you stay in jail, like just getting one card from everybody in the jail.
It's not miles off. So I would like to attempt first again. We'll see how we do. In terms of actually me going first, that one wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
Because my words, it was first round, game 2. I literally bricked. I drew like so many Magnites. So I was like, nothing I can do there. Nice house.
Yep. Good. Do you want first or second?
Yeah, I'll go first. And then I think I'm gonna have to set this and then turn. Because otherwise I'm just gonna get blown over by Viking.
I really should have signed out the Nibiru's. Now I'm looking at my Nibiru and I'm like, why is this here? How many Mech Knights do you have to summon? 5 columns.
I mean, to be fair, I think the max I can get is 4, so it's not all that far off.
Okay, stand by.
Sure.
So let's go and normal summon Island.
Yep, that's fine.
Normal's good. Activate Viking Island.
Yep.
Activate Viking Island.
Sure.
I will pop. Scared of that thing again, come on. Pop the action here.
Yeah.
Garunix.
Yeah.
Garunix. Oh yeah, I forgot hand is really bad.
What I find funny is you say your hand is bad, I looked at mine, I'm like, brother. you're already like, what up?
Especially the Garunix.
Yeah, sure.
We love this set. It's almost that
Let's go.
White effects, Peterson.
This is weird and probably wrong against basically every other deck in the room, but I'm convinced that like Drowning Mirror Force ends my life. We'll go effective Hyang on summon to destroy all the monsters on the field.
Sure.
Kill them all. Avatar effects when it's destroyed, special one. Okay, put its effects in the game.
Sure.
Effect of this Garunix, attach Garunix to target the background of pocket.
Yeah, it's fine. Deja vu. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, that is absolutely fair.
We got end phase, and the Alchemix will blow himself.
Yeah, no worries.
And then pass.
Well,
Hyang beat down.
No, just a free body to come back.
I wish that.
No other monsters.
Like I read this card for 2 seconds and went, if only it was either field. Okay, so not gonna front. I'm pretty much dead.
I can't. Yeah. So you need to out. If you can out the island, you're okay. But you have a Misty in hand. You're challenged.
Yes. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is. Yeah, that's magic. Your turn.
Draw 4 turn.
Sure.
Stand by me.
Yeah.
Place the sanctuary.
Sure.
I will activate the island.
Yep.
I'll pop this guy.
Yeah, fair.
To add Ponyx.
Yep.
And I will go for Ponyx effective special.
Sure.
And then chain to chain to Garunix to special fire cave.
Yeah.
No. Ponyx to Skyburn 1-2.
Okay, so it's destroying, is it?
Yeah, destroys attempts to destroy.
Yeah. So what I was hoping for, because it says you could detach one material from an Xyz monster. I went, oh, maybe I can detach yours, and then it just says you control, and I was like,
Goblin biker.
That would have been amazing. Yeah.
This triggers the Garunix.
Sure.
And then I will Garunix again.
Yeah.
I will pop. Kieran. I will Kieran.
Yeah.
Get the Garunix back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
GG's.
Yeah, because literally it was, I had these. Yeah, so I obviously there was like nothing here for this special summon. No links were played, so it's like I can't play this. This would have been funny if I didn't take any damage.
What does it do?
So basically, it starts off as a light psychic, but it can't be destroyed by battle with a monster with the same type or attribute. And then you can declare a monster type and attribute. So what I did in my second game was I declared a Fire Thunder, so it couldn't die to Ryzeal, but they were playing Ryzeal Mitsurugi. So literally, so the Riptide just,
Made from grave. Yeah, that was Josh.
Yeah.
You are
That's my cat.
Your actual card, you know, like
Yeah, no, that's my cat alley. Yeah. Okay, cool.
we didn't cut the cards in.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Here you go.
You haven't rolled yet, so
Alright.
you can have the top card for free.
Oh, thank you.
Now you roll the 4.
8. Nice. Okay, I'd like to go first.
No problem, sir.
Cool, nice. Alright.
Ready to go?
Cool, let's do it. So since I control no monsters, I'm going to special summon the Cashier Ogre. I'm going to set a card, and then we're going to activate Allure of Darkness to draw 2 cards and then banish a dark monster from my hand. I intend to.
Yeah, response to alert.
Yep. Okay. Yep, that's me then.
Okay, draw for turn, let's be a good card.
Yep.
Turn. Okay, so we start with Medallion of the Ice Barrier.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Add 1 Ice Barrier monster from my deck to my hand.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Speaker.
I have a feeling I misplayed because I could have maybe chained the ogre to the ash, but I'm not 100% sure. It's because it's when a monster effect is activated.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah, never mind. We'll crack on.
Okay, so we'll start with Revealer of the Ice Barrier.
Yes.
Revealer effect. I can, once per turn, I can discard 1 card, special summon 1 Ice Barrier, 2 and a monster from my deck. Also, I can't summon special monsters for the rest of the turn except water monsters.
So I will chain. Is this quick effect? Let me double check. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect except during the damage step, you can excavate the 5 cards of my opponent's deck and then banish 1 excavated card face down, and then put the rest on the top of the deck in the same order. Yeah.
So Reveal goes off first then over here. There's a new chain here.
Yeah.
So I got to discard first.
Yep, no worries.
Discard Ice Barrier.
Cool.
Search for Revealer, special summon.
Sure.
Texer.
Yep.
Effect of your ogre.
Yeah. So I will declare 5. So we'll look at the top 5 cards, and then I then choose one of them, and then he gets banished face down. Face down?
Yeah. Can't see yours face down.
Yeah. I think I'll just go for a Foolish Bearer of Goods, to be honest.
Yeah, banish face down?
Yeah. And then you put those back in the same order.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So we will go Hexer effect.
Sure.
That's me foolish a card and it'll gain a level, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier.
Sure.
Mirror Mage effect because it was sent at a Ice Barrier monster from my deck from my hand, yeah?
They look similar. They're both red.
Let's check my hand.
Oh, I see.
We go Speaker.
Yeah.
Any response?
Nope, we're all good.
Mirror Mage is already done. We'll banish Ice Barrier.
Yep.
Search a level 5 higher water. Out of the graveyard. Georgius.
Sure.
And second effect of Ice Barrier, Georgius to hand, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Get a couple of cards.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's normal, that's a level 2 for the time being.
Yeah.
Because I control an ice barrier monster, special summon Speaker of the Ice Barrier from hand. Synchro 4 for Shark.
nice.
Exceed 4 for Comet Shark. Effect of Comet.
5,000 attack.
I want to say Toad, but I could be wrong.
No, it's Toad.
Oh, there we go, yeah. It's classic plays.
It's Toad.
Yeah, nice.
Really awesome. We'll go. It's fine for a minute. Speaker effect banish for token.
Yep.
Token.
Nice.
Level 1, yeah.
Yep.
Into Marine Cess for an enemy link
Nice.
to
Yep.
using Bahamut. Picks up Marine Cess activated.
Yeah. It's 1,500 or less defense, isn't it? Or attack, yeah.
Mirror Mage.
Nice.
Mirror Mage effect. This is the part where they get clogged up. So we target Marine Cess.
Sure.
And the effect gives me an extra 3 tokens.
Yep.
In defense.
I like the ice barrier token.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So we only do 3 at the minute, which is a bit of a fucking relic. So we'll go. Because Mirror Mage is now link 5.
Yeah.
Which is why I said I should have banished.
Call Dragon.
Yeah.
Synchro 6. Yep. Synchro 6.
Maybe he's going to go with 5,000.
Coral Dragon into White Whale. Because he's a tuner.
Yeah.
7, 8. Yep. White Whale's an 8.
So I'm taking the big one.
Chaining 1 White Aura Whale, chain it to Coral Dragon.
Yep.
So drop a Coral Dragon.
Sure.
White Aura Whale. When this card is synchro summoned, you can destroy all attack issue monsters. The card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. If this card attacks a defense issue monster, inflict piercing damage.
There.
Yep.
So this goes, does it?
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
I give Connor a win.
Yeah.
That's all I'd be kind of. Yeah. But it was more that he made my decision, which led to me close.
Okay.
So he's like, oh yeah, I would summon that, but I didn't do that.
So we're going to
It's not hard to do that. All you know is oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have that actually.
Okay, so we'll go Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier.
Okay.
When this card is activated, you can target 1 level 4 lower Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard special summon.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll target. I'll target my fixer.
Yep.
Special summon it. Because I control an Ice Barrier monster, special summon Georges in defense.
Yep.
George's effect. Let's be special summon from hand or graveyard, a level 5 or lower Ice Barrier monster.
Sure.
So I will target. Target Ravine.
Sure.
On your own. Synchro 10.
Yep.
Georges is a tuner, 6 and 4. I've got Lancia.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the I'm just going to let you in. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Set 2.
Yep.
Enter battle.
Sure.
Oh, hang on, my points.
I have a feeling that's enough for game.
3.
It's 33 and 28, so it's like 50, 60, 70. Yeah, it's 3, 5, 7, and then, because this is 8, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I think it's just.
So we go 28. What's going on there? 28.
Yep.
Lancia 33.
Yep. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Tony also 78.
That's fair.
I win!
That's my boy.
I don't win them very often.
No, that's fair. Happy to help.
Just as to see somebody's on my level, not absolutely taking me to school. Like,
I think if I took anyone to school with this deck, I don't know, it'd be a Christmas miracle, I think.
What, you just put together?
So basically, have you ever heard of the YouTuber Revs Cards?
Race cards.
Revs Cards.
I haven't though.
So basically, he's actually a UK YouTuber, and he's doing what's called a Mystery to Mastery series. So basically, he started off with like light swans, and then just random mock, and then started building a deck together. And I saw that, and I was like, I'm inspired by that.
Yeah.
So literally, my locals has like a ready to play, we put in quotations, and that's part of this deck. And then I had like some bonanza cards, there was like a random lot or two. I just put those together, and that's what we've got today.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so like, you know, I wanted to give it a try, and then as I go to like more tournaments and events, you know, slowly, like change the deck, evolve it, and then hopefully, you know, get something consistent, you know, and then go to like events and things with it, you know. You know, I wanted to start from scratch because I've played for ages, like literally Star Deck Yu-Gi-Oh, like, you know.
Side decking or you?
No, I'm good. Are you happy side decking or? It's question of the day, that is. Most people are a bit like so bamboozled because they're like, what do I even do?
I might actually.
That's fair. I feel like it's the one advantage my deck has.
Oh, side decking?
Yeah, because most people are like, I don't know what to side, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I have a fair idea of what to do, but...
That's fair.
So we'll take 3.
Yeah, so the best deck I would say I have at the minute is Duel with Unchained, because I don't want to go into the Fiendsmith engine.
Yeah.
But
might be the same as everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah, so I prefer the Unchained compared to Fiendsmith. Like it's just what it's just what I personally prefer. You know, like obviously, if I wanted to, I could get Ryzeal or Malice or whatever, splash the cash. But you know, I was like, you know what, this, you know, I'd like to start from scratch and then just see what we can go from there. You know, I'd like to go first.
No problem.
We'll see what we can do. Oh, mother of. Oh boy. Okay, so take a risk. We're going to start with a law.
Take a risk. Yeah, go on.
Alright, cool. Oh my word. Okay, so there goes Typhoon Finder. Yeah, Typhoon Finder. We're gonna play Runicolor.
Set 2. And that's me, back to you. I got rid of, we may have bought a brick, and I got rid of my only summonable monster.
You like that?
Yep, I'd like to see it.
Like you, draw for turn.
Yep.
Okay, we got All Faithful, Medallion of the Ice Barrier.
That's absolutely fair.
I'll add Revealer.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's alright.
So revealing the hand.
Yeah.
Way to go. We'll activate Ice Trade tomorrow in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon 1 mortar from my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So send graveyard, special summon, reveal.
Cool.
Revealer effect. Discard a card and then special summon a Ice Barrier tuner. Yeah. Discard that one no more.
Yep.
To special summon or Hexa.
So vertical low, so each time you play spells activate, you just banish the top card of your opponent's deck, which, ironically, kind of goes against. Ironic.
So we'll go Hexa effect.
Sure.
Where's it to? Where's it to? Where is it? It's gone. No, it's not. It's stuck.
I was going to say, did you sign it out?
No. Mirror Mage. So Hexa becomes a level 2.
Sure.
And then shows a level 2.
Yep.
Mirror Mage effect, because you're sent to the graveyard, I can add any Ice Barrier monster from my deck to hand, yeah?
Yeah, no.
So your speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's alright.
Because I control my Ice Barrier monster, especially from the speaker.
Yep.
Link 2. Using. Let's check that out. Using speaker and revealer. Sorry, speaker and effect. Banish for a token. So, Ice Barrier token.
Yeah, sure.
Marina's effect.
Yeah.
Target Mirror Mage.
Yeah.
And we'll pop. Call an enemy.
Yep.
Mirror Mage effect is me special summon up to 3, and then becomes the level.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I can fit one more in there. 5.
I do like the playmat as 4.
Thank you very much. So Mirror Mage is now a level 5.
Sure.
We'll go the same again. We'll go Call Dragon for 6. So get rid of Mirror Mage with a token. And then we go. There we go. Link 9. Oh, sorry, Synchro 9, sorry, not Link 9.
Yeah, nice.
Color Dragon 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, because it's a level 2, yeah.
And we do have a banner from this.
So, Color Dragon Link 1, and Croc Soul Link 2. I'll draw one for Croc.
Yep.
And then because I used one token, I'll draw one for Nav, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of that. Because I control Light Spelling Monster, Special Summon General Gorgeous. Gorgeous effect, that's a Special Summon from Graveyard or Hand. Special Summon Hexer. Hexer effect, sorry, not Hexer effects is used, but we'll synchro 10. Lancia. Where do I go from here? We'll do it. A green effect. Discarding a revealer.
Sure.
And then we special summon and use a token. Bring 3 token. Sorry, level 3 token. And then we go.
When it's activated, so you play it, it's activated when you play it.
Single 10 for changing.
All the same thing. Yeah.
3, 6, 6. What can I do with it?
It's like, don't tell me I have a turn.
You may do, you may be lucky.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't rolled yet. Or have I? Let me just double check.
Use the spell collector search. It depends.
Yeah.
Was the
No, I used Tremora.
Yeah.
So I haven't normal summon yet. So I'll normal summon Revealer.
Yeah.
In the battle?
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll go.
I was thinking, like, I don't think.
We'll go Chenging and gaining 200 because you're banished and I banished.
Oh yeah.
So we'll go Chenging for 32.
Yeah.
Lancia for 33.
I think it's just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
just
Revealer.
That's fair.
Yes, check for anyone.
Games.
Yes, I guess.
That's alright. Yeah, so I had my Geki Behemoth. The one card was Imperial Iron Wall, which goes against Critical Law because it prevents banishing, which obviously this banishes.
Yeah.
And then I had just bluff card, next card. Yeah, wasn't getting very far.
Nice.
But yeah, so what I'll do, I'll take this out. Yeah, it's a really nice sunset actually. It's really pretty. I love that. Okay, so I'm very excited now to kind of show off this next little part here. So we're basically going to show kind of what we got from the event, as well as we're going to crack open a few additional things that I got from the post. So I'm looking forward to that. So first off, I want to show that obviously we got from the event, you got 3 packs of the Supreme Darkness that was from the event today, which is really nice, as well as an OTS pack, which I'm really hoping for just something really generic in here. So whether that's like, because I know you got the Adamancipator Riser and things in here, so I'm hoping for something like that, so we can get just a generic level 8 synchro. That would be amazing. But then we've also got the Supreme Darkness pack, so hopefully we can pull something great from there. But I was also given and traded some goodies. So basically, one of the people, massive shout out, basically, I think it was my second opponent, and, you know, we got the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon, as well as a Light Darkness Dragon, Dragon Lord. So now we can use a 1 level 8 Light Dragon and a Dark Dragon. So if we can ever pull Super Poly, that would actually be super handy against Blue Eyes. But then also we've got Snake Eyes Doom Dragon, which is just a Snake Eyes monster, as well as an illusion monster. So that might come in clutch. But basically you can either fusion summon it or special summon it by sending 2 face-up monsters in your spell and trap zone. So obviously we've got Diabell, who can because of the quick play spell. And then I don't know if this works as pendulums. Does pendulums work with this? RJ, I need your help with that one. Let me know, brother. But then I also traded some cards. So I managed to trade one of my Blackwings, which was just my generic bulk. So we got Framelord Lambda, which is just 2 monsters except for tokens. So that's awesome. So we've got another extra deck monster that we can use just automatically. MST. So now we actually have a little bit more back row removal. So very much excited about that. We also have IP Masquerena, which I traded this for one of the spells I got in my Jank Binder. This allows me, I got for £4 from Leon, I believe his name is. So massive shout outs to my boy here, hooking me up with IP Masquerena. 2 non-link monsters, you know, it's going to be great, just maybe possibly a little extender, so that's awesome. And then basically, they had like these bulk piles, so I'm going to give some cards to the bulk pile as exchange for these ones. So we've got Virtual World QB Shenshin, which is a tuner non-tuners psychic, just generic, so that's awesome. And then we also got Topologic Zeroboros, which is 2+ effect monsters, and is a rank 4 with 3,000 attack points. So that's awesome. So we got some cards there. We do have Man the Ultra Human. It doesn't really fit in our deck very well, but it may at some point come up, so this might just be sided for now. We also got Never-Ending Nightmare Absorber, which is a fairy. It's a water. It gains 1,000 attack for each time your opponent activates a monster effect. May come in handy, who knows. And then we also got Evil Hero Darkest Night. So we may get another copy of Darkest Night from my packs, but we got a Darkest Night, which requires a Fiend and a Warrior. So again, super poly targets. This could come in handy. So we'll see how those go. But we do have my packs, and then we've also got some other things to open. So without any further ado, we're just going to dive straight into those. So I'm going to save the OTS pack for last, and we're just going to crack open Supreme Darkness. Some people got some Quarter Centuries. I know Nathan got the Mulchi card as a secret rare, which is like awesome. So I don't know if I'm gonna get anything good. I'll to be honest, just anything useful. I'm more than happy just to use. But this obviously increases my collection a little bit more, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's have a look. Oop, it's coming. There we go. First card. Literally the first card was Evil Hero Darkest Night. So we've now got 2 copies of Darkest Night. That's actually hilarious. So we got Darkest Night. Primite Scream. Obviously this only works with if your opponent would normal or special summon monsters while you control a normal monster or a level 5 or higher Primite. Accept a token, negate the summon. So this may come in handy at some point, but who knows. Kriston Cluster. Kriston cards I currently don't own. Arcana Force the set. I've got something shiny back here. Hold up. I've got something really shiny here. I don't know what on earth I've got. Arcana Force the Sun. It's a fairy coin toss 2900. What is this? Metal Flame Swordsman, but that looks shinier than a regular Metal Flame Swordsman. Is it just an ultra? I think it is just an ultra rare, but I don't know why, but the material on it, it looks different. I don't know. It looks normal though, but Max Metalmorph. So funny enough, I actually bought one of these, which is how I got my token. So I got another Metal Flame Swordsman, which may come in handy. Oh, Tuner Non-Tuners. Kriston, Alexicatus. I have no idea how you say that. Oh, and Lightstorm Dragon. Tuner Non-Tuners. Okay, we got some generic stuff. Arcana Spread. Special summon a monster. Oh, yo. Right, so depending on heads or tails, which I don't have. Mitsurugi Praise, that's cool. But I might be able to special summon my Arcana monster, depending on the coin toss. That would be absolutely hilarious. But okay, I got an Ultra Rare, Metal Flame Swordsman. It's a card. I'll take it. I don't think, unless you have Max Metalmorph, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this, like, at all. But, you know, that I got some generic synchros. So, I'm happy with that. We got Materiactor Critical. When a spell trap is activated, add one of the materials from a Maracta exceeds monster you control. Right, if you do negate the activation. Okay, fair. And then depending on what you add, gets additional effects. What we do not have any of those. Grand Knight of the Red Lotus. Can't be normal summon set, must be special summon from your hand graveyard. Shuffling up to 3 non-effect monsters from your graveyard, deck, or extra deck, which I really do not have. I think any. Speedroid Clear Wing Wonder. which I don't think I can use at all. Tempora of the Fortune Ebby, which has some of the most hilarious text I've ever seen in my life. This is not a Sue ship card, but I've pulled it, so that is funny. And it's a Pendulum, which is rank 8, and I do use Sulfur Cord, so, oh noes. Oh, Eclipse Twins. This is actually really solid. 2 level 4s, it's a 2500, and it's just generic support. I'll take that. That's actually really good. That's nice. Arcana Spread, Halloween, which I do not have any of the cards for. Delta of Invitation. Oh, isn't this the hero card? When a card is activated, you can send a level 5 or higher. Oh no, it's zombie support. Ah, yeah, it's zombie support. I thought this. I don't know why I thought this was heroes. And then Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. I think I can target this with my, because there's a Sinful Spoil Diabell. I think adds Sinful Spoil spell trap. So I think I can use this. And then you can special summon a Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster from your hand if you control a Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster. Or Fusion Summon a Fusion monster using monsters from your hand or field. Yo, this actually might come in clutch. That actually might be useful. And then where was the other one? Where was the Flame Swordsman? And then we also got these. So we actually got some cards. We got some cards we can work with. So I'm happy with that. Actually funny. Some cards we can, some cards we can't. But that's hilarious. I love that for us. But so far, these are like the best things that we got going. We got cards. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with it. Okay, last pack of Destiny. Let's see what we're gonna pull here from Supreme Darkness. You know what? I'm happy with the Eclipse Twins more than anything. Flame Coating Metalmorph. Tribute a face-up monster. Mentions max Metalmorph. Special summon a monster that can't be normal summon set. I don't think I can use this, unfortunately, for my Flame Swordsman, but that would have been amazing if I could have. Creston Cluster, that's a card we already have. Oh, Halo the Spirit of Tricks. Okay, so this actually works with the Halloween thingy, and it's a Fiend. So that may come in clutch. I think I got a super rare. Template Skipper. I think this is the opposite of obviously Format Skipper, which is kind of cool. I think this might be usable. Detonating Karibo as my super rare. If a Karibo is on the field, you can special summon this card from the hand. Yeah, that's not any useful for me. Wind Machine Tuner and non-tuner monsters. I don't think I have any. Oh, another Lightstorm Dragon. That's not bad. Mitsurugi Great Purification. And Light Force. Yo, the artwork on Light Force, I will say, is absolutely sick. If you've never seen the artwork on this card, it's absolutely like just... This is mad. Okay, so I think we got cards. So that's great. Detonating Karibo is probably something we're just never going to use, unfortunately. But it is a Karibo! Getting the good suck from the, what's-its-face? Thousand Eyes Restrict. Okay, so I've got my OTS pack, which I'm hoping for something awesome in here. Honestly, I'll take Dragite. That'd be cool. The only issue with this is I'm trying to be careful opening this pack, but it just, because you only have three cards in here, I'm sorry, OTS pack. I'd love to keep you, but we got Blessed Winds, which is useless, Utopic Onomatopoeia, and Fire King Avatar of Arata. So we got a Fire King monster, which is hilarious, as a super rare bump, but we have no Fire Kings to use this with. Onomatopoeia is kind of useful if I had extra stuff, which I don't have. And then we also have Blessed Winds, which I just find really funny. Okay, so pretty much nothing in my OTS pack, I would say, that I'm going to be using. But, you know what? The Supreme Darkness pack kind of came in handy. So, what I also have is we've got goodies, Amazon packages. So I'm going to crack this open. This will be the Switch game. So the newest one, the Early Days Collection, which it should come with a Harpy's Feather Duster, which we'll be actually able to use. Yeah, so as you can see here, whoops-a-daisies, there it is. And I'll show it up here. So Early Days Collection. Very nice. So this contains one of 2 quarter-century secret rare Harpy's Feather Duster Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG cards. I love how this looks. It looks amazing, like the packaging and things. So we're just gonna crack this open, and we'll see what's inside. Because it's one of 2 Harpies. I'm kind of... I wouldn't mind which one I get, actually. I don't really mind. I'm just curious which one I'm actually going to pull and how this even looks. So here we go. Let's open it up. Oh, it's the original Harpy's Feather Duster, which actually has House of Adhesive Tape as a monster card, which I find really funny, in a sealed Konami product card. So I think, does it have some sort of... Oh no, I think it's... Wait, does it? I think it's got a bleed on it. Hang on a minute. Just gonna carefully open this because I don't want to ruin this. Oh, it has. The 25th is bled on it. So if you have a look carefully here, the 25 and the spells and traps your opponent controls has like some sort of bleed on that. So that's a bit of a shame, really. I want to double check with RJ, maybe Khan. Is this usable? If this is not usable, I will purchase a Harpy's Feather Duster that I'll be able to use moving forward, because technically I pulled one that I can use, but obviously it depends on this, so I'll double check this with Khan as well as with RJ if this is a usable card, because this may or may not be usable, which is a massive shame. It feels nice, but yeah, that's bled on the card. So I don't know, is that a misprint? Is it? I have no idea. I like the inside of this. This looks sick. That's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide that in there with all my other games. And then we do have some more mail. So we have one thing that I'm actually going to open. Just going to move my Harpies very carefully across. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's something I'm going to need to double check. I'm a bit disappointed because I'm like, why are you in not so good condition, my friend? But there we go. Okay, cool. I can see what we've got in here. Perfect. So, and it does as well. So we've got another 10 mystery packs and a dice in this box that I got before, as well as a tin, but not any ordinary tin, the 25th anniversary tin, which this is what we're going to open today, to also bolster our deck. However, if you are curious of what's in here, we're going to look together. So we are actually going to look at this, and we're going to look at those first. We're going to see what packs we have ready for the roulette wheel. So this is what's going to happen is we're going to do the tournament as is. I'm going to edit the deck as with any cards that I've gotten, obviously today. But then Saturday, obviously I'm not going to use any more products until after the event of Saturday, if that makes sense. So like next Saturday, so the 8th of March. So whatever we've pulled today on the 1st is what we can use, and then we're not going to use any others for the 8th. So until after the 8th even, sorry. I get what I mean. And as long as I get it, that's fine. So we got another storage box, which is handy. So for more of our just generic bulk. And the dice, oh, it's an orange dice. Okay, what dice did we get this time? It is... Oh, the Junk Synchron dice. That's actually really cool. I like that. So we've got the Neos dice and we've got the Junk Synchron dice. So now we've got officially 2 dice. So I'm happy with that. Boom. And the first pack that I saw immediately... Oh my word, we've even got Legend of Blue Eyes. No way. Okay, so we've got Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge, Terminal Revenge. That's going to be hilarious if we've got Magius in here. Maze of Memories, Soul Burner pack, I'm not too fan on that. Phantom Nightmare, Yubel, please and thank you. Valiant Smashers, I've got loads of those. Duels of the Deep, Cyberstorm Access, that's not bad. Legendary Duelists, Immortal Destiny, and Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is, I find, really funny. So we've got another 10 packs, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's another 10 packs. We'll spin on the wheel, we'll see what we get. But for now, what we do have is a tin to open. So I'm going to crack open this tin. And this does give us, I believe, 1 card guaranteed on the front. I would like something like Firewall, Black Rose Dragon, something like that, just so I can blow up the entire board. And we'll basically go from there. So here is my tin. Looks very nice. I like the looks of it. Very nice and shiny. And it is a Synchro monster. It's not quite the Synchro I was looking for, but it is the Enlightenment Paladin, which is a tuner, non-tuner. And then if this card is using a Magician Pendulum monster, you can target a spell in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. Once per turn, when this card destroys opponent's monster of a battle, you can inflict damage equal to that monster's attack. And it's a 2, 4, 6, 8. Is it 2, 4, 6? Yeah, level 8. So you know what? We've actually got some extra deck monsters that we can use. So I'm happy with that. All of a sudden, we've gone from like 11 extra deck, which pretty much only 5 or 6 can be used. And now we may even have 15 extra deck. So that's actually really awesome. I'm super excited about that. But we've now got 3 mega packs. So basically this will give us access to maybe some additional cards that we can use. I'm hoping that we can just play some cards. We have cards. Whether we can use them or not is another question. Ice Jade, Cenote, Enion Cradle. It's a field spell for our Ice Jade cards, which I don't think we have many of, if any. Brilliant Rose. Theron Irregulator, it is a machine type monster. I don't know if we can summon it. Eka the Flame Buddy. Looks a bit scratched, actually. Interesting. Scareclaw Straddle. I don't think we have any... Oh, we got some Scareclaws. And then, speaking of, we got Balone. Sales Ban as a super rare. Interesting card. We also have Amazonis Augusta, which I don't think we can use. I don't think I got any Amazonis cards. I think I got 1 or 2, but nothing for that. Nutria Blessing, again, just nope. And the Zombie Vampire, 2+ level 8. This actually may be useful, and that's actually quite a nice rarity. So we may be able to use that. And Blackwing Suradai the Phantom Glimmer. It maybe, who knows. Branded Beast. It's a card. Exosister Returnia. I don't think we got any Exosisters. Scareclaw Trainsaw. I don't think I got many Scareclaws. Not enough to do anything with. Labyrinth Coolclock. Ninjutsu Art of Dancing Leaves. And Turbo Tainted Hot Rod CG19 is a flip tuner. It's a card. We may be able to use those. We may not be able to use those. We'll find out. We will find out. So I'm just going to put those to the side and crack open number 2. So I think Zombie Vampire was obviously, yeah, like the Zombie Vampire was like the only, like, I would say, card. I didn't see anything from the first pack that I would even want to play, if I'm being honest. So we'll have a look then at the next pack. Predaplant Triantis. It's a Pendulum monster. I've got a lot of level 8s. I just need something else to really go with it. Amphibious Burgeroth MK11. Ichiroku's Ledger Book. I don't think that helps. Propagandrake. We pulled quite a few of those. Theron Cross. Oh, Predaplant Buffalukia. So we've got which also allows us to fusion summon a dark fusion monster using monsters from our hand or field as material. So now we've got a 0 and an 8 for Predaplants. It's not bad. Number C32 Shark Drake Vice, 4 level 4 water monsters. I don't think we're ever going to use that. Manticore, Warrior of the Relics, cannot attack unless you control an adventurer token. Immediately useless. Rikia Princess, it's a card. Tri-Brigade Showdown, again, it's another card. And Majesty Pegasus the Draco Slayer, always treated as a Magispector. It is a 2, it is a level 2 Pendulum, it's a spellcaster. Maybe this, branded Regained. If a light or dark is banished, you can target one of those monsters. Place that monster on the bottom of the deck. If you do draw a card, maybe. An equip spell. Monsters your opponent controls lose 500 for each monster you control with a different name that mentions adventure token. We've done. Labyrinth card that I don't think we can use. Runic Dispelling, I do have a quick play. The continuous spell, Allure. Stars align across the Milky Way. Labyrinth Stove Torby. So we got some Labyrinth cards. And then Terrors of the Hidden City, which basically are, that's for the, I can't think what it's called now. It's not, does it say on here? No, it doesn't say. I can think of it, but it's obviously, it's the flip deck, which is like got, they're like huge, like defenders and like things. I can't think of their name. Subnautica? It's not Subnautica. That's a game. Something like that. Okay, so last pack that we've got. So we're going to crack this open. We'll see what we can do. So we've got Brilliant Rose, Exclusion, interesting. Scareclaw Straddle, I think we already got that. Yep. Libromancer Prevented. Scareclaw Acro, so we've got a few Scareclaw cards. Ice Jade Creation Kingfisher, The Weather Painter Moonbow, which requires 3 weather monsters, absolutely useless. Pretty artwork, but absolutely useless to us. Runic Destruction, it's a card that you can target a spell trap your opponent controls and banish the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck, but you skip the battle phase, so it's not bad. Zelmander Chemicalizer, it's a fiend. It's a fiend. Kashtira Rebirth, you can normal summon level 7s without tributing. I do run level 7s, so that's not bad. Oh, Black-Winged Assault Dragon. Oh, it requires a Tuna Synchro. Immediately just like, oh. It was a card. And then Branded Loss. Scareclaw Decline. The Great Noodle Inversion. The Turbo Hot Rod. Secret Arts, I think, was one of the cards we pulled. Exorcist of Returner. Rex Fright for Hire, which is a dinosaur. So ultimately, I think a lot of the cards that we pulled from this tin were pretty much just jank. Kashtira Birth may come in handy because we do summon level 7s now and again. Zanmatter Cataclysm may come in handy. Runic Destruction's like okay. Weather Painter we're never using. Majesty Pegasus may be useful. I don't think we're going to use Tri-Brigade Showdown or Rika Princess. This card we're not going to use. We're not going to use Shark Drake. Glimmer is like okay. Nutria Blessing we're never going to use. The Amazon's card we're never going to use. Sales Ban is you declare one name. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects with cards with the same original name as the declared card. The same restrictions apply, but for the rest of the duel instead of just this turn. What? You can only activate one Sales Ban. Hang on! What is this card? Declare one name. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the original name as the declared target. The same restrictions apply to you, but for the rest of the duel instead of just this turn. Oh, I misread that. Okay, so for one turn, I can say, let's say, the Millennium Ankh that Nathan played. And for that turn, he can never activate Millennium Ankh. But for the rest of the duel, I cannot use Millennium Ankh. I get it. It's not terrible. So I could just say, Droll Lockbird, Ash Blossom, something like that. Blue Eyes card. And the Zombie Vampire, I think, might actually somewhat come in handy if I get multiple level 8s. So, this card is also useless. Because I don't think we got any synchros that act as a tuner for my Blacked Assault Dragon. It looks sick, but I don't think we have anything to use with it. So we have about 4 or 5 cards from here we can use, including the synchro that we got from the pack. So that's a thing. But yeah, overall, I would say that was a thing. But yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll see what we can build, what we can work with for Saturday in preparation. I'm gonna double check with the Harpies, with Khan and RJ. I want to double check with RJ first, because I'm sure that'll be fine. But I want to obviously just message Khan, because obviously Khan might look at that and go, like, just as a general debate, because if need be, I'll run this probably Saturday, but then going forwards afterwards, I'll order Harpies in advance if I can't use this. But yeah, we'll that's the plan that we'll do going forward. Okay, so I thought what would be really cool is to kind of show, now that I've done a little bit of the deck editing, looking at what the deck's gonna look like since the changes from Supreme Darkness, as well as the OTS packs, the tins. You know, I thought let's kind of show what now the deck looks like. So here is kind of like a before. So as you can see, it was still 40 cards. That's what we still originally had, but now we have a bit of a difference. So we've cut down on the monsters. So we've got a little bit less monsters in here. It's nice and it's more trim. So instead of, I think it was 24 monsters, which I'm looking at that as correct, it's now 22 monsters. I did cut one of the Mech Knights, which was our green one, which he was fine, but the issue with the deck was even though I had only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and including him 6 Mech Knights, I was seeing quite a few Mech Knights a little bit too often, which just caused me to brick a little bit. And once kind of my opponents clocked on that I was using Mech Knights, they were very careful in their monster zone placements. So that's like an issue that we've got there. And then getting rid of cards like Rising Fire, which was an equip spell that just, it didn't really do anything in the deck. It was handy as a bluff card, which did actually come in clutch a little bit, but it just get popped and that would be it. It was just to make my opponent kind of second guess, what do I do with this card? So we got rid of cards like that, as well as the cards like Runic Allure, because obviously we're looking to prevent our opponent from banishing, which wouldn't be so bad against Malice. So like maybe it's side deck worthy, because obviously if I'm playing specifically against Malice, each time a card is banished, well, it's each time a quick play spell is activated, and as far as I know, Malice isn't playing quick play spells, so maybe actually it isn't worth putting in. It wouldn't be so bad if it was just, maybe if there was some sort of benefit for cards being banished, but we don't really have anything like that. So again, it was one of those cards that I just got rid of. So with that, that opened up 4 slots for 4 new spells and traps. So we added in the Sales Ban, which is just this really hilarious card that basically what you do is you declare 1 card name. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects with the same original name as that declared card. So I can say Droll and Lockbird, Ash Blossom, Infinite Impermanence. My opponent then cannot activate those cards for the rest of that turn. But what then happens is I cannot use the same name for the rest of the duel. So if I have, let's say I have my own Droll and Lockbird, and I prevent my opponent from using Droll, for the rest of the duel, I cannot use Droll and Lockbird. It's a handy little card that can slow my opponents down, so I can say like, oh, maybe Ash Blossom, maybe, you know, Artifact Lancier, something like that. Something I know my opponents are definitely 100% going to have, and a high chance of them having it, and me being able, who doesn't have any in the deck, it wouldn't bother me. So for 1 turn only, I may be able to play through some things, because 1 or 2 of my cards did get negated. So like, I think an Allure got negated, I think Reckless Greed maybe, just like, you know, I think Ash did as well, you know. So again, it's just one of those cards that we can kind of slow our opponent down and, you know, do that with, which would be amazing. Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. Now basically what this does is if you control a Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster, we can activate one of the following effects. We can special summon another Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster from our hand, or fusion summon a fusion monster using monsters from our hand or field. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can reset it. So it's kind of similar to the other ones, and also similar to the this one here, the Beware of the White Forest. But now this time we have the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest, which is great for us because first of all, it's a Sinful Spoils, which means Diabell can search this and set it. I believe it's a set. Yeah, once per turn, if this card is normal or special summon, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get around to see it, but I'm pretty sure it allows us to set it, which is fantastic. But then, yeah, we can summon another Fiend, which we did add the Salamander Cataclysor. We got rid of Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight. It is a Fire Attribute Fiend, so it may come in handy, which ironically, Rising Fire could come in back for this, but I'm not going to do that. But basically, you reveal this card and another Fiend, special summon one of them, and then discard the other. So, I believe Chaos Hunter is actually a Fiend, so I can reveal Salamander Cataclysor and then special summon Chaos Hunter. Obviously, Vanity's Fiend cannot be special summoned, so I cannot choose this as a target. And I don't think I actually have any other Fiends, but I do have a Spellcaster. So we got the Spellcaster in the form of the Engraver of the Mark, as well as Diabell, and then we got the Fiend in terms of Salamander Cataclysor. I do, in my side deck, I do have some Fiends. So we got Large, God of Archery, Infinity Archfiend, Lilith, Lady of Lament. So if we needed to use one of these cards, we can still use these to throw in, so Sinful Sports can be a little bit more useful. And then we also threw in my Harpy's Feather Duster. I did get confirmation this is 100% allowed, thanks Khan, massive appreciate. So we'll be able to use Harpy's Feather Duster for some back row removal, desperately needed. So now we've got Raigeki for monsters, Harpy's Feather Duster for back row, which is just fantastic. And then we've also got MST, again, a little bit more spot removal, but it's only one. This is all, this is one. So I'm happy with that. Overall, I think that's fantastic. My trap cards, I didn't really pull anything good at the moment, I would say, to replace my traps. If I was to replace anything, Fairy Wind and Reckless Greed. Don't get me wrong, Reckless Greed was hilarious, and Fairy Wind came up once, but it's one of those cards, like, this is technically back row removal. It does destroy face-up spells and traps, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me, and it's the burn damage that also doesn't just affect my opponent, it affects myself, which can... I mean, I'm already paying a lot of life points with Solemns, so my life points are precious to me, so I don't want to really necessarily use them. So Fairy Wind would be a card I would use, and Reckless Greed, we've got two Allures. So, like, if we need to draw cards, we've got Allure of Darkness, so I'd rather do that. We still have quite a decent, I would say, it's not a bad main deck, but it does obviously need some improvements, but it's been a little bit trimmed, and we got rid of some of the cards that just weren't really working for us, and now we've got a little bit more firepower. So ultimately, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference, but you never know. We may brick a little less with one less Mech Knight. Now we've got some back row removal, which is fantastic, and we've got Salesbound, which can slow down for a turn, so maybe we can get some more monsters. But we also now have extra deck changes, and this is what I'm really excited about, because we only had 5 extra deck cards, just 5 that we could use, and now we have 14 extra deck. We've practically doubled, almost, like, it's amazing. Like, we had 5 and now we've gotten, 14. It's incredible. An additional 9 monsters that we can use. The exception of the rule is Evil Hero Darkest Night. This is kind of like, I looked at other extra deck monsters to see if there was any we can use, and at the moment we just don't. We just don't have another extra deck monster we can use. So Evil Hero Darkest Night is just my filler little guy. I would, ironically, because I've got Polymerization, it's so close, but it's not quite enough, because ironically this is Warrior, and obviously this is Fiend. But you need Dark Fusion in order for this to be summoned. I just don't have Dark Fusion. I've got Polymerization, but not Dark Fusion. So, here we got, for now, let's go in the reverse order, actually. So, we'll start off with the Synchros. So, we've got Kriston, Alescatus, So this is a tuner, non-tuner. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack, and we don't need to read the rest of it because the rest of it just does not apply. But this is a level 7. Is this level 7? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's kind of cool. We got a level 7 that we have access to. We can either use a level 3 with like a level 5 or a level 4. No, sorry, because it's a 7. What am I on about? We got to use a 4 and a 7. So a 4 and a 3. Oh my word! Get my teeth in. And then we can use a 1 and a 6. So there's a few combinations to get into this, which is nice. We also have Lightstorm Dragon. So again, tuner, non-tuners, it's a level 9, so if I use a level 6, I can use the level 3, or if I have a level 8, we can use the level 1. So, not bad. We probably do need some more tuners, and I've got 2 copies of this. But basically, if this card is special summoned, you can target spells and traps up to the number of normal monsters in your graveyard, +1, and then destroy them. If it's destroyed by battle card effect, you can target 1 set spell in your graveyard and set it, but it cannot be activated. So that initial effect of back row removal, I cannot use, but being able to target a spell and trap in my grave and set it, that comes in handy, and I like that. It's also got 3000 defense, and it's a 2700 attack point monster. It's not bad. All things considered, I like this. I like that we got at least 2 copies of this. It's not the worst thing in the world. The Virtual World QB. So, interestingly enough, any card sent from the field to the graveyard is banished, which kind of goes against again, the deck flow, because we're trying to prevent banishing instead of cards being banished. But it might come in handy. And then you can only use each of the effects once per turn. Let me just slide on over. You can return 1 banished monster to the owner's graveyard during your main phase, except the turn is sent to the graveyard. You can banish 2 other monsters in the graveyard with different original types and attribute from each other, and then special summon this card for the graveyard. So we do have different types, and we do have different attributes. We are mostly Psychic package, but we do have different types. So this could come back. And again, 2800. It's not bad, and it's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So similar to Lightstorm Dragon, we got another level 9. Still got the Punk Dragon Drive, which is a level 8, which is very handy, but we've also got the Enlightenment Paladin. So this pretty much, we, again, just ignore everything else apart from the bottom, which, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, doesn't have to be sent to the graveyard. You can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. It is original, though. So that's something to keep note of. 2500. It's not bad. It's okay. So it could come in handy. You never know. So we still got the Redoer, but now we've also got Eclipse Twins. 2 level 4s, which we do have a few level 4s that we can use. So this could come in handy. And basically, you can treat rank 4s you control as well as level 4s. So if we have Redoer, we can use Eclipse Twins. Then detach a material from this card, and it can make up to 2 monster attacks on monsters during each battle phase of this turn. So that could, maybe it's 2500, it's not bad. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 2 other rank 4 lower XC monsters in your graveyard, special summon one of them, and attach the other's material, which at the moment we cannot use because we've only got Redoer. But if we get another XC monster, another rank 4 or lower, it's rank 4 or lower, I believe. Did that read right? Yeah, rank 4 or lower. So we just need like a different level rank Xyz monster. Maybe a rank 3. We do have a few rank 3s. We got a few rank 4s. There's combinations. Maybe a rank 6 wouldn't be terrible. Goblin Bikers could technically be used, but we'll wait and see on that. IP Masquerena. So this is just 2 non-links, which obviously we've got plenty of material for, and then we can use this for a link summon, so could be a handy quick effect extension. The Lambda is pretty much just, again, it's another extender. It's 1700, which isn't the worst, and it's, its effect is that you can activate the effects of frame gear monsters in your hand, even when you control face-up monsters. If a psychic monster you control is banished, then you can activate this during the end phase of the turn. You could add a frame card, which we don't have any frames at the moment, but you never know. We are playing a psychic deck. We still got the Generator Transverser, we still got Dark, we still got Nightmare Phoenix, but now we have a
somewhat boss monster, Topologic Zoroboros. Cannot special summon or set monsters to any extra monster zone this card points to. Which kind of slightly goes against Mech Knights, but it could come in handy against our opponent. Could slow them down if they're playing a very combo-heavy deck, which they need to play things. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to while this card is on the field, banish all of the cards on the field. And then once per turn during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished by this effect, special summon this banished card. So it can come back. The only thing we got to be careful of is it banishes all cards on the field, so we don't want to accidentally get rid of some of our like better spells and traps or anything like that, because or other monsters. But it's a 3000, it's a rank 4, which is only 2+ effect monsters. You never know. This is kind of like one of those moss monsters that I'm hoping will come into play. But I thought it'd be cool to kind of show off what the deck looks like, you know, now that we've made the changes. So before I wrap up the video, I just wanted to talk overall about my experience of the day. Obviously, it was on March 1st, which was St. David's Day. So for all my Welsh people out there, happy, you know, St. David's Day, Cymru am byth, Wales forever is what that translates to. And yeah, overall, I did pretty much what I expected. And there was no way I was going in fully expecting, especially an OTS, to come out on top and like win any games. Like, I knew pretty much going in I was going to go to 0-4, but that is not the point of these videos. Like, the point of these games is, you know, and this series is the journey. If I win games, that is absolutely amazing, and I love that, and I hope obviously that we do get some wins, but ultimately it's more meeting people and, you know, getting, you know, used to, you know, playing at a more competitive level, as well as, you know, understanding a lot more mechanics. Like, I literally played Malice, Yugioh, Mitsurugi, Fire King. All of those decks were at Birmingham, and that is amazing. I love that, and I love Ice Barriers, I love Ancient Gears. So overall, even though I didn't win, I had an amazing time. I learned a lot, and I met a lot of amazing people. Like, shout outs to everybody that I met. You know, I'm just gonna quickly grab some names, you know, so because I want to, like, you know, I first of all just thank you to all the players who were happy for me to record the games. You know, that I honestly, it genuinely meant a lot that people were happy for me to record, you know, and just come in and just be like, hey, I'm doing this thing, are you happy? And you guys, you know, fair play, you were all happy to do it, and you know, that really meant a lot. And on top of that, like, also shout outs to people who just, you know, obviously I talked about what I was doing this for and the experience, and you guys subscribed to the channel, and that blew my mind that people would even want to subscribe. Like, it honestly really meant a lot to me. So funny enough, I was on table 1 and I faced Chloe in the first round, so that was against the Malice deck. So you know, she, you know, great player, had a lot of fun. It was a very quick game, but game 2 I literally braked, and you know, it was a super fast game. Not that it would necessarily matter if I didn't break, but it was still, like, it's the one thing, like, I wish I could play some moves. Like, even if I break, I want to play at least a few moves so I can, like, at least learn the deck a little bit more, but also interact with our opponent, or try to interact with our opponent. But yeah, absolutely loved, you know, meeting Chloe, as well as, now I just need to find my name, because ironically there is someone which has a surname of Owen. So Josh was then my second opponent. He's the one who gave me the Snake Eyes fusion monster, as well as the Light of Darkness fusion monster. So, like, and you know, I asked, like, how much do you want for those, and he went, oh, don't worry about it. And that was just, I super appreciate that. Like, that's huge. But also, you know, Yugioh and Mitsurugi, it was a lot of fun to play against. You know, it was great to see, like, the combo lines, how it works. I love that it's just a
basically it's a rank 4 toolbox, like kind of like gadgets were back in the day, but with massive effects on legs. Like it's like revved up to 11, and it was just super fun to play against, and you know, really nice player. So it was just absolutely just, you know, super fun to you know, to meet and have games. Then game 3 was, where am I at? Where's my name? Oh, there we are. Samuel was really cool, or Sam for short. Like, you know, he was playing the Ancient Gears, and literally he was sat next to me in game 1, and he was like, I really want to play this deck, and I really want to like see how this works, what's the source. And then when he realized that we were playing against each other, he was like, yes! I've never seen someone so excited, and it just made me so hype. You know, I love Ancient Gears anyways, but it was just the fact that he was like, I get to play the source, you know, it just really meant a lot. So that was super cool. And you know, also to Leon, who treated the I Pay Masquerader and things, so that was like really wicked. And then I believe after that, then where am I at? So I was then facing Ryan, so that was the Fire King deck, which was just, you know, Ryan's come to like a few tournaments, I've known him, you know, I think we met also at the qualifiers, so it was super cool just to catch up and have an absolute blast, you know, with him, and, you know, just, you know, play some games, and just, it was super chill vibes. It was really awesome just to catch up, and yeah, it was, I just loved it. You know, it was just like the Phantasme, you know, that was like my best shot at trying to make a comeback, and you know, it's surprising Ash can do that, where it's just like, yeah, no, you can't do that because it's part of its effect, but that it's really cool to learn. And you know, I just had a lot of fun. It was just really, I had so much laughs. It was great. And then also finally, then James with the Ice Barrier deck. Really chill guy. I love the tattoos. And yeah, it was just super cool to see Ice Barriers, and you know, just play against it. And funny enough, we were in a very similar spot in terms of the rankings, so he was so happy that he won, and I was happy for him, which was really, it's funny because obviously you always want to win most times, but to see how happy he was to win, I was like, you know what, like, that's made my day. But yeah, ultimately I came like dead last, so like, if you look at the actual scoreboard points, I was literally 0. But you know what, I learned a lot. It was great fun to also catch up with like Nathan and Khan, and just chat with so many other people, and that's pretty much what I'm doing this for. You know, I want to meet people, I want to get more involved in the community, I want to, like, you know, really test myself. And so many people were like, fair play, this is a really cool idea, as well as just like, you know, someone was like, oh, it's a bit like, you know, punishing yourself, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what I mean, it's, you know, I'm playing a different style of Yu-Gi-Oh, and who knows, if next time, you never know, maybe next time. So obviously for the people at Firestorm, I won't be there on the 8th of March, but I will be back the weekend after that, and that's because I'm carrying on in Aberdeen. It's our locals, so I'm looking forward to that, you know, and seeing how the deck works with all the new changes. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video, put everything in order so you'll be able to see all the games in chronological order, as well as if, you know, I'll put timestamps, so if you want to just watch your specific game or any other specific games, you know, you can just fast forward through that. So thank you all so much for watching. This was an absolutely amazing experience. I've had an absolute blast, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next video.